We're going to take a look at some of the high beta stocks now. I didn't want to put it in the previous video. I didn't want it to be too long. So this is Apple. Apple's looking a little bit better. It's back above the 200-day moving average. Need to see what it does to see if it continues upward. Right now, it's consolidating sideways. So there's no real direction right now for Apple. You can see what I mean. It's going sideways. If this rolls over, I would say let's see if it gets back down and retest this 200-day moving average. Maybe even break below and retest this little low down here at 245. Tesla was looking good early in the day, but this is a continued downtrend. Again, it closed below the moving averages. I will look for this to fill this gap, maybe get back down to retest this 364 area. Nvidia was looking good earlier today, rejected back below the 200-day moving average. This was helping the semiconductors in the previous video that we looked at, as well as AMD, which we'll see here momentarily. Again, there's just this no direction. It's just going in waves here. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing retest back lower and maybe even break this area below if we get the expansion downside here. Meta just continues to break down. ARM had some good news today. I think this might be done as far as the chip goes. This is why the SMH was also strong. I would see this retesting this 200-day moving average and maybe even coming down to test the 10 and 20 to see if they hold as support. Amazon, no direction still. It's mixed. Google still very weak. It's making lows, possibly heading back down towards the 200-day moving average. AMD, I've been talking about this one today. This one looks really strong. It's breaking out. And now we need to see, is it going to tuck its head in like a frightened turtle and roll back over below the 50-day moving average and just keep this sideways consolidation moving, or is it going to come down and possibly retest this 200-day moving average? Microsoft, it's just dead weight. USO, the US oil, it looks like it may want to make a move. Keep an eye on that. Palantir, I really like this one, but again, it's stuck under this 200-day moving average. Look for this to potentially break the moving averages if we get that expansion to the downside. Look for this potential gap fill. Same with Broadcom. Look for the potential rollover, maybe test the 310 to 300 area if we get further expansion to the downside. TSM was looking really, really good. Again, it's below the 50-day moving average. These markets were up very big today, and the fact that these stocks that we're looking at now were not up very big and holding, it becomes problematic to me. The amount of bullish participation is not there. It's almost like the markets are artificially trying to project that there's a lot of buyers in the market from these pre-market moves. But I'm just not seeing it on the charts. I just don't see it at all. JPM, the banks, no direction yet. Need to see what it does. It needs to provide more conviction. Oil, XOP, rocking. Oracle, probably going to fade down to the 140. Netflix, same thing, just chilling. No direction. It just keeps fading to this 50-day moving average. We're probably going to hit it and break below it. Look for this potential gap fill at 77.50. Again, I know I keep repeating this, but these are targets if we get expansion to the downside. I'm not going to say what the projections are for the potential upside, because we don't, the construction of these charts are just, it would be pointless for me to do that. Salesforce, if this keeps breaking down, look at the 175. We got this chart and one more. Walmart, I really like this. You know, if we can get above this 130 area with a breakout in volume, then I think it looks really, really good. I just like the setup of this. And ServiceNow, I love this application. I use it all the time. And it's just constantly getting beat to hell with software. So look at this at possibly breaking below 100 if we get that expansion to the downside. All right, well, that's all I got now. I appreciate if you could comment, share, like, subscribe. And I hope the videos are insightful. And this is what I do all the time. I'm always constantly looking at charts, looking at structure, trying to get a better picture of what's happening. So it's never going to be a situation where I'm like, oh, take this trade. I mean, I may call things out when I see them and say, hey, this would be a good idea or potential trading opportunity, but I would never instruct anybody to buy something or sell something. Yeah, so this is how my brain works when it comes to the markets. All right, thanks for chiming in, and have a good day.